How Kanye West is really exposing celebs who are part Illuminati. Sometimes you look back and wish you hadn't said things. Is that accurate? Note, did Kanye West just expose Diddy for killing someone for the Illuminati? Kanye's recent interview has the internet in shambles because he dropped some bombshells that changed the way we look at some of our favorite celebrities. So does Beyonce really carry out ritual sacrifices? And which made your celebrities are being controlled by the Illuminati, a shady society? Very few Hollywood conspiracy theories are as juicy as the Illuminati conspiracy. Theories for those who somehow haven't heard about the Illuminati cult in Hollywood and how it works. We're gonna do a quick rundown over the theories. So for a long time, there have been conspiracy theories about how many celebrities are only super famous because they sold their souls, or at least a portion of it, to the devil in exchange for fame and money. There have been speculations that these celebs are so desperate for fame that they join the cult, and the interesting thing about this is that it goes way beyond the entertainment industry alone, because in addition to singers and actors, sportsmen, politicians, and even businessmen have been accused of being in the Illuminati. Top names that have been mentioned as allegedly being part of the Illuminati include former President Obama, Michael Jackson, Diddy, Kobe Bryant, Kanye West, and of course Beyonce and Jay-Z. For obvious reasons, these celebrities have always denied being a part of the Illuminati because that's just not the sort of thing that anybody openly admits to. They constantly claimed that the speculations are ridiculous and that there's no truth to them. The main reason they deny these claims is because of the suspected illegal activities that come with being a member of one of the largest occult groups in the world. Selling your soul to the devil comes with a sacrifice, which is often a human life, and Kanye has now exposed some of our favorite celebs for engaging in Illuminati-related sacrifices, but we're gonna get to that in a minute. Along with the speculations about sacrifices, a lot of people believe that the Illuminati either kills anyone who tries to expose their activities or tries to paint them as being mentally unstable. There are a lot of people who believe that Michael Jackson was killed by the Illuminati because he was on the verge of exposing the Illuminati. With Kanye's recent rants exposing a lot of people in the industry, he's been painted as being mentally unstable, but many of his fans believe that he's really telling the truth, but he's been silenced. Things took a weird and suspicious turn when Kanye posted screenshots of a text that he received from a personal trainer called Harley Pasternak. Now, Harley's more than just a personal trainer because he has a very interesting past. He has some top-level military-level psychological experimentations, especially in the area of mind control, and there have been rumors that he's linked to the Illuminati. This is because he has worked with some suspected Illuminati members, especially Beyonce and Jay-Z, the rumored king and queen of the Illuminati. Harley sent a text to Kanye threatening to mess him up, saying, "I'm going to help you one of a couple ways. First, you and I sit down and have a loving and open conversation, but you don't use cuss words, and everything that is discussed is based on fact and not some crazy stuff that a dumb friend of yours told you or you saw in a tweet. Second option, I have you institutionalized again, where they medicate the crap out of you and you go back to Zombie Island forever. Play date with the kids just won't be the same." In another interesting twist, it appears that this wouldn't be the first time that Harley and the Illuminati have messed with Kanye's mind, because when Kanye was placed on psychiatric hold in 2019, he was at Harley's home when he suddenly started acting erratically. Someone tweeted, "This Harley Pasternak guy seems like the guy tasked with handling him for the most part and did threaten him in the past." Another person said, "Prodigy was going to expose the Illuminati and they got him. Michael Jackson was talking too much about them and they got him. Jim Carrey exposed them on Jimmy Kimmel's show and they killed his wife. Kanye West exposed them now and they say he crazy. Wake the F up." And this other person commented, "I don't think Kanye is crazy. I think Hollywood and the Illuminati is just scared he's going to expose them. Won't be surprised if he ends up the same way as MJ, Prince, and the rest." But what exactly did Kanye say this time around to make the Illuminati mad? Well, it turns out that Kanye has been exposing some alleged members of the Illuminati, and they do not like being exposed. Roll call. At this point, we can all agree that Kanye is as famous for his rants as for his music, because he's been going on more and more rants that have cost him literally billions of dollars. But his most recent rant against the Illuminati might just be one of his wildest rants of all time. In a recent paparazzi interview, Kanye pretty much revealed that the Illuminati is real when he claimed that his mom, Donda West, was sacrificed by the Illuminati. "My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed. Me too. You understand it's unclear if Kanye had a part to play in the sacrifice, but even if he didn't, he is known about it for the 15 years that his mom passed away, so he's not exactly as innocent as he was trying to make himself out to be. He also exposed some other celebrities who have mysteriously lost people close to them. Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Derek, his son, you're out in Hollywood. A lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that. In order to control traumatized, they want to monetize and traumatize. So is Kanye really exposing these celebs for sacrificing their loved ones, or is he just as weird and crazy as they're making him out to be? Well, he took things further by sort of hinting at some celebs, including Diddy and Meek Mill, are under the control of the Illuminati because they've killed people before, and so the Illuminati is using this to keep them under tight control. This truth is gonna be heard. Yeah, I can't send none of y'all Meek Mills, y'all puppies got little boozies, none of these names, none of these people that have to listen to y'all because they're dealing, they have legal. I never killed nobody, right? But that means I could say whatever I want. Did Kanye just call the Diddy a murderer? Talk about a mess. But he didn't stop there, because he went on to list more celebs who are allegedly under Illuminati's control, including Shaquille O'Neal, LeBron James, Beyonce, and Jay-Z. Michael Jordan's father, James, was killed back in 1993 in a car robbery, and while the event was tragic, Kanye West is now claiming that it wasn't so much of a tragedy because James was actually sacrificed by Michael in exchange for fame. James was on his way back from a day of golfing when he decided to pull over and take a nap because he was tired, but while he was asleep, two boys tried to rob him and steal his car. According to one of the culprits, they only planned to tie James up and not hurt him, but the other culprit pulled out gun and shot James point blank. The wild thing about this murder is that his body wasn't found for 10 days, and then it took another 10 days before it could be identified. Well, Kanye is now claiming that this wasn't an accidental murder because Michael Jordan was in on it all along. While he didn't set his father up or physically pull the trigger, Kanye is claiming that Michael is responsible for the death. So according to Kanye's confession, most if not top artists are in the alumni body, and that's why it really controls them. What this means is that the entertainment industry is more or less under the control of the Illuminati. And from Kanye's words, it sounds as though he used to be a member of the Illuminati, but he recently left or is in the process of leaving. This would explain why Kanye has been called crazy, and it certainly explains Harley Pasternak's threats to have him committed to a psychiatric institution. So is Kanye really telling the truth and making the Illuminati mad? Someone commented, Kanye has nothing to lose. I mean, all the brands have dropped him, he lost his mother, and he's left with nothing. So it takes boldness and sanity to actually speak up even after he's lost almost everything. What people don't realize is, when Hollywood makes you, it can easily drop you if you don't play by the rules. Another person said, you know someone is telling the truth when they start trying to shut you up. Truth is always stranger than fiction, and that's why it seems hard to believe what he says. They will try to make you look like the crazy one. We live in a society where the honest or crazy and the liars are saying. And this other person also commented, Ye is not the soothsayer. All he is doing is exposing the truth. That's it. He wants to be free of Hollywood bondage, and I don't blame him. He lived a satanic life, and now he is taking up his crops. It's a hard road to go down for any celebrity because of what you will lose, but he's showing he's not afraid, and I admire his courage. So are these celebs gonna let Kanye get away with exposing them to the whole world, or do they have something sinister planned for Kanye as revenge?